Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part 54 of Let's Play Expeditions Vikings. In the last part, well, we did this. Let's continue. Killian is in a pretty sorry state. His face is bloody and his body is bruised. However, thanks you for your timely intervention, he still breathes. Come on, we need to get out of here. The kid tries to speak, but his voice fails him. He nods heavily and staggers into position behind you. Just to let you know, we are, of course, going to need to loot everyone. If there is loot, we will be taking it, so I can't fucking get that loot, so... Anyone else I can loot, we're looting. Ah, you can't loot the kids, right. Apparently the kids don't carry loot these days. Must be some pretty shit kids in there. Take that. Take that. Thank you. This fight really did become a quick game of cat and mouse. Bring Killian to Mirrodin. Okay. So it's just fucking go where it needs to be. I'll visit this way. Let's go. We'll go this way. No, it was not this way. Why no? Whoa, wait a minute. Yes, it was this way. See, I was right. Let's get ourselves there. At least the village is dead now. They're not going to come after me and annoy me. It's better than nothing, ladies and gentlemen. It's better than nothing. Oh, lad. Thank the doctor you're alive. The kid tries to speak, but his voice fails him. He settles for sobbing uncontrollably into the old man's shoulder. I know. You're safe now. They can't hurt you anymore. Midden lifts his head and rewards you with a grateful smile. Thank you, Sigmar. I've no doubt we would both be dead without your help. If not today, perhaps in a month. No need to thank me, we just did as Custinian asked. Well, soon I'll get the chance to thank him for sending you. We'll both come back with you to Perth. You've earned that much. He places a hand on your shoulder. You go ahead. We'll be right behind you. Just gonna inspect these. Elaborate symbols are carved deep into these rocks. They've clearly been meticulously maintained as no trace of lichen that grows at the base of each rock obscures the inscriptions. You inspect them. You recognize one set of symbols. You've seen them on the other standing stones you've come across on your travels. With a drawing realization, you notice that some of the markings here on one of the unfamiliar inscriptions bear a striking resemblance to the runes of your mother tongue. Once you've made this connection, you begin to see familiar patterns emerge in the text. With these messages side by side, you might be able to translate the inscriptions of the other stones you found. Attempt to translate the symbols. You spend some time studying the different sets of symbols, but nothing comes out of it except a mild headache and a distinct impatience among your tiredmen. Perhaps we just need more material to study. We can always return here if we need more of these, if we find more of these. Wow, Gunnar being the reasonable one. Who would have guessed, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get ourselves back to Perth. We've done the wisdom of the ancients now. Alright, yeah, we need to go back to Warda then. Well, we'll do that later. I kind of like the Picts more. But then again, I want to conquer them both. Oh yeah, Codex. So the Northumbria hates me. Mercia doesn't really like me. Picts are... I think most people just don't like me. That's the best way of putting it. Right. We're going to be getting ourselves now down to... the plateau, and then we'll be going home. You are drawn from your path by flapping of black wings. Oh, we've read this before. I'm not gonna fucking read it again if I've already read it. They're only just Hungry Games. Stop acting as if I've been like no fucking food for 2 days. Fucking act as if I'm a bad leader. Okay, I'm a bad leader, let's be honest. You know what? No, subpar leader would probably work the best there. Definitely subpar. Anyway, let's auto-assign everyone. And then, can you repair? Nope. So, just scout. So, you're doing something. Oh, yeah, Gunnar. Why the fuck are you not getting healthy, mate? Get fucking healthy. Ourselves, just do some nice old repair. We've got enough fucking crap, so we may as well. Alright. There we go, and we lost some stuff, we'll be fine. We will be fine. Because we were in a very low food area, so I'm not going to worry about that. The day is hot and humid, and though you don't complain, your followers are beginning to show clear signs of discomfort. You find a spot of shade on an old oak tree, old oak to call for rest, and your people sink to the damp grass with signs of relief. You sit in silence for a time and listen to the quiet buzzing of insects. On the other side of the tree, Nephew lets out a mumbled curse that a wasp circles ahead. The rogue swings ineffectively at the irritated insect, but that just seems to outgrate the creature. Finally, the wasp seems to buzz off, and Nephew looks rather pleased with herself for a moment, but then her face contorts into a sharp expression of pain. The rogue flies up out of the grass, cursing with great vigor and creativity. Are you well? Where'd you get it? Where did it get you? Nephew's eyes blaze with terror and pain. It stung my back. Shit, it hurts. As Nephew lifts up her shirt, you see a stinger still stuck in the wound, which is already swelling. It looks pretty bad. Nephew might actually need some treatment for this. She got a light infection. Are you fucking kidding me? Fine. You know, we will rest again just to make sure we're at fucking full health. I hate being at low health. Or, like, I hate having injuries. So let's not have injuries and let's be well. Alright, it's only a light infection, so it could be worse. There you go, just get around to it. In the morning, as you and your herd pack up camp, you notice Kolga is moping about while clutching her jaw. Alright, yep, spend 10 string, pull the fucking tooth out. Jesus Christ. Everyone's eating, we got some more meat, so we should be able to make some more stuff. Should be fine. And to put, we got a broad axe. Sweet, free stuff. I like free stuff. While I think about it, yeah, we've got 3 hours remaining. Well, that was easy. Right, we fully upgraded you. Fully upgraded the farm. The tying and the moot. Yeah, we're never gonna get nowhere near enough prosperity. Power, on the other hand, we should be able to finish. I try weekly. We'll get salvage. Take a week to build that, get it done. Right, Nephew, Kolga, gonna ourselves life. Let's get ourselves there and let's get some fucking shit done. Because that's, ladies and gentlemen, what we need to do. Well, technically we could do whatever the fuck we want, but that's not the point. We will get this shit done, ladies and gentlemen. We will get this shit done. And then, only then, will we move on to something more interesting. Like taking over the island and whatnot. I think that'll be good. Good fun. Perf does take a while to load, and with no music, it's kind of a pain. What can you do? Shouldn't take long. Right, we're back in Perth, which means we just need to go to see Costinian. And, yeah. Do what we can. Hopefully he hasn't heard the news that we raided the living fuck out of Lindsay's farm. Because we raided that hard. Like, oof, that was a slaughter. No, that was a slaughter and a half. That was definitely a very big, good, like a good fucking, like a good day's work, shall we say? Most definitely a good day's work. I mean, not much you could do about it, but it was a good day's work. Costinian is already standing when you enter his hall. His eyes are immediately upon the man following you. Is this him? Are you the last of the druids? Allow me to introduce the druid Meridian Emirus and his apprentice Killian. Costinian places his hand earnestly above his heart. Your Eminence, I am honored to host you in my hall. Meridian frowns almost Impressibility but nods. Aye, Your Majesty, and I'm honored to be hosted here. Your choice of emissary was somewhat odd, but I came to see the wisdom of it in the end. It's unlikely I would have stood before you now if you sent anyone of less proficiency. The king graces you with a small bow of respect. Your praise means much to me. I owe a great debt of gratitude to that Thegn Sigmar. It's Jarl Sigmar, dickhead. Anyway, another one. The druid's eyes narrow in scrutiny. I can tell you already have new matters on your mind. If you'll have one of your subjects show me to my new home, I'll give you peace to talk. Costinian waves one of his servants. The woman leads Mirrodin out of the hall. A shrewd old man. He'll be quite valuable to our efforts, I'm sure. I expended great resources to bring this man here, hoping not too crass to ask for a reward of some kind. The king seems to take no affront. A fair point indeed. I owe you more than my thanks. Please accept these gifts as a token of my gratitude. One of Costinian's servants bring out a small platter stacked high with gold and silver trinkets and place at your feet. Hope you find that to be enough. He settles heavily back onto his chair and rests his chin in his hand. You've done enough to earn my respect, but I cannot commit my warriors to your cause until we've brought stability to my own kingdom. In light of how generously I treat those who aid me, will you assist me with one more matter? I'll hear what you need before deciding. Listen closely then. This endeavour is of utmost importance. If we fail now, there could be no hope for unified Alba. As you may know, another kingdom borders ours to our west. Pictavia has always enjoyed those relations with the Gaelic kingdom of Dalritia, setting aside the occasional neighbourly war. For the past year, I have negotiated the marriage between my son and the daughter of King Diogo of Dalritia. Such a union will bring our kingdom together for good. Negotiations recently entered the final stage, and the marriage is being prepared as we speak, but something has come in the way. I have lost contact with Diogo. Have you been in contact with him? How have you been in contact with him? I sent 2 groups of emissaries over the past week, but neither has returned. I fear something terrible has happened to them. How have you considered going there yourself? I cannot. The moment I leave Perth, our fragile political alliance here would fall apart. You must go in my stead. What action do you ask of us? Travel west to Dalritia and Diogo's homestead and uncover what has happened. If she still lives, and God help us otherwise, bring the Princess Finolga back to Perth so she can marry my son. I'll do what I can. Costina smiles, satisfied for now. Then go with God, mine or yours. Whichever favours you most, or both, if they tolerate each other. Yep, anything I nick, I would be, having to fight the entirety of this room. God, fucking just not let me rob people. Is robbing such a bad lifestyle? Not probably yet. Let's not argue about that. It'll be fine. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna shit. I mean, not desk there. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that mission, and you know, we're gonna go exit through this one because it gives me enough time to open up my missions and make sure I select it. There we go. Right, this mission shouldn't be too big of a problem, or it's gonna be a big problem. It's either one of them. I don't fucking know anymore. It could be either. It could be a lot of blood. Could be no blood. Could be. Oh, right, we have fire pots to equip. Fire pot, I want one on you two. Numbing trinketure. No, you're not. No, fuck that. That's worth way more on you. Self, you get a fire trap. Or a fire pot. The rest of that I don't think you'll need. So, let's just, let's move on. Get ourselves gone. Or make ourselves fucking scarce. And get ourselves over to the Dalritia. Or that will be... Yep, fucking miles away. God damn it. Wait, McDonald's farm. Yeah, so we need to set out to there, and we'll fatigue characters. So we'll go over here then. You turn just in time to see Gunnar slips his boot scarf while the rain slicks rocks. Rain lashes the mountains. You and your herd clamber across the precarious bluffs. An icy wind howls through the crags and nearly drowns out the cry of an alarm. Gunnar tumbles down the rocky canyon, but manages to grab onto and keep a hold of the errant route. Jutting forward, he clings to it, hanging for dear life. Gunnar's painful temple took a toll on his leg. The cloth is wet and matted with blood stain, and the dark spot oozes even larger. It takes a while, but you and your herdman manage to help Gunnar climb back onto the path with ropes and outstretched arms. After the assurance he is alive, you will resume your trek through the terrain. And it's time to feed all these dumbasses, get them all fucking looked after. And how is it? It's probably severe, that injury, isn't it? If it's severe, I'm gonna kill someone. Also, Gunnar and his legs seem to always have a problem. Like he seems to injure his legs a lot more than anything else, which I actually find quite. Yeah, it's only a moderate laceration. Like I've seen worse. So we're gonna have to should have enough to heal him completely. Yeah, it's not that big of an issue. It's only a 2, so we're good. And you're gonna at the third, you're just gonna do some witchcraft to get some. No, at the third, you're gonna get some witchcraft. You son of a bitch. You know what, ourself. Fuck it, repair. How much does it cost? 9. Yeah, don't repair that. Let's make camp. As the sun sets, Gunnar rolls up a small barrel of meat. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's all get pissed. We may be hungover, but as Vikings, if we're not hungover, then what's the fucking point? Nothing like getting a little bit pissed, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing at all. Now, how bad is it to be pissed again? I can't remember what the actual the modifier is. Oh, it's gone anyway. So, it's low food, but we'll need to clear this out. This is what we're going to do the last thing today. Clear this out, and then we'll end the part. It shouldn't take too long. Ah, lovely. Can we, like... There we go. I don't know why, but I always feel weird when my guy's on the other side. Right, we want to take out those two. They're the biggest pains right now. The problem is I actually can't get both of them in the same one, so... Wish there was a skill so I could do this. This attack had no accuracy impeachment. Holy fuck, that was lucky. Right. You can't get him because someone's in the way. You have a 95% chance. You're not just fucking shoot then. If you have a 95% chance shot, then there's no point me fucking about, is there? Nephew, you could not one-shot him. So you're gonna go give nah, you know what? No, fuck it. You're gonna get in combat with him. Gunnar is going to increase our damage. I fucking should have done that first. That's my fault. Sigmar's just gonna run straight up and just be stood in front of him like, come on, dickhead. Scar shot, that's gonna hit me. It concussed me, but that's all it was meant to do, so it's not too big of a deal. He basically rattled my brains a little bit. Oh, Sacrament. I fucking hate Sacrament. You think you can kill me? Nope. Kolga, this is technically your kill, so get it done. Ah, no, wait, no, that wasn't your kill. That was the other one, wasn't it? Whoops. That was a little fucker over there. Yeah, that's technically a waste of an action because I could just do that, but... If you're just going to go stand in front of him and make him try and want to kill you. Just get rid of him, Ife. Thank you. Right. We'll quickly camp and then we'll move on. Good, good, good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end this part here. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next part. See you guys then.